Macedonians often come together in weekend houses. We usually want to be together and to prepare food, of course, because Macedonians are well known as good eaters.
Have you ever thought about what it would be like to visit a country where ancient history, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes all come together? Welcome to North Macedonia, a hidden gem in the heart of the Balkans. This country, while often overlooked, is filled with stories waiting to be told. From towering statues to serene lakes, North Macedonia has something unique to offer every traveler. But what makes this small Balkan nation so fascinating? Let's dive in and discover it together. North Macedonia is a compact country covering around 25,000 square kilometers with a population of about 2 million people. Surrounded by Albania, Kosovo, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Greece, its central location in the Balkans makes it a crossroads of cultures, and you can feel that blend wherever you go. The country has no coastline, but it does have one of Europe's oldest lakes, Lake Ohrid. This ancient, crystal-clear lake is one of the country's treasures and a favorite destination for visitors. Imagine standing on the shores of Lake Ohrid, surrounded by mountains that seem to rise from the water. The lake is shared with Albania, and it's so pristine that it feels untouched by time. Ohrid, the city on its banks, is full of charm. Ancient churches, Roman ruins, and medieval monasteries dot the landscape. The beauty and serenity of this place are hard to describe. It's like stepping into another world where history and nature meet in perfect harmony. But while Lake Ohrid is a peaceful retreat, the capital, Skopje, is where the energy is. Skopje is a city that wears its history on its sleeve but also looks toward the future. When you first arrive in Skopje, there's something almost surreal about it. You're greeted by countless statues, each one seemingly more dramatic than the last. The most impressive of them all is the enormous statue of Alexander the Great, standing proudly in the center of the city. He's not just a local hero, but a symbol of Macedonian identity and history. Skopje is filled with these larger-than-life monuments, so much so that it almost feels like you're wandering through an open-air museum. The sheer number of statues and monuments here is unlike anywhere else in the world, making it one of Skopje's most defining features. But behind these grand displays lies a deeper story of a city and a country reclaiming its narrative. One of the most iconic areas in Skopje is the Old Bazaar. This part of the city feels like you've been transported back in time, with its narrow streets, traditional shops, and the sounds of life buzzing around you. The Ottoman influence is strong here, and you'll notice it in everything from the architecture to the food. This area is also where Skopje's Muslim population is concentrated. Mosques rise above the skyline, and the scent of grilled meats and Turkish coffee fills the air. Speaking of food, Macedonian cuisine is a delightful journey for the senses, deeply rooted in the land's rich agricultural traditions. North Macedonia's food culture is a beautiful blend of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and Balkan influences, offering hearty, flavorful dishes that reflect the country's diverse heritage. A visit to any local restaurant will introduce you to a world of traditional meals prepared with love and fresh local ingredients. One dish you simply have to try is tavche gravche, a traditional baked bean dish that's a local favorite. Cooked in clay pots, this simple yet comforting dish combines white beans with onions, peppers, and paprika, creating a hearty meal that's been a staple of Macedonian households for generations. You'll also find ajvar, a smoky red pepper relish that's a beloved condiment. Often made at home, ajvar pairs perfectly with bread, cheese, or grilled meats, and is a must-try if you want to experience the taste of North Macedonia. No discussion of Macedonian cuisine would be complete without mentioning its incredible wine culture. North Macedonia's sunny climate and fertile valleys make it an ideal location for vineyards, and the country has a winemaking tradition that dates back to ancient times. Today, it's one of Europe's most exciting up-and-coming wine regions, producing both reds and whites that are gaining recognition worldwide. The country's wine regions, like Tikvesh, produce some of the best wines in the Balkans, with indigenous grape varieties like Vranek and Smederevka stealing the spotlight. Vranek, known as the Black Stallion of Macedonian wines, is a bold, full-bodied red with rich flavors of dark berries and spices. Sipping a glass of Vranek while enjoying a sunset over the mountains is an experience that captures the essence of Macedonian hospitality. In addition to the wines, Macedonian vineyards often offer a farm-to-table dining experience where visitors can sample traditional dishes paired with the best local wines in a beautiful countryside setting. It's not just about the wine. It's about the whole experience, being surrounded by nature, tasting the earth's bounty, and understanding the deep connection Macedonians have with their land. Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button, leave us a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps us out and ensures you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for being here with us. North Macedonia is not just about its sights, it's also a place of significant historical and political importance. In 2019, the country officially changed its name from the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, FYROM, to North Macedonia. This change was agreed upon to resolve a long-standing dispute with Greece regarding the use of the name Macedonia, which Greece argued implied a territorial claim over its own region with the same name. The name change was controversial and emotional for many Macedonians, but it paved the way for the country's accession to NATO in 2020, marking a new chapter in its modern history and symbolizing its strategic importance in the Balkans. Currency exchange is something to keep in mind when visiting. The local currency is the Macedonian dinar, MKD, and it's recommended to exchange your money within the country, as it might be challenging to find exchange services abroad. The dinar has its quirks, but handling the local currency is part of the full experience of immersing yourself in North Macedonian life. And while exploring Skopje, you'll come across a name that resonates worldwide. Mother Teresa, the Nobel Prize-winning humanitarian, was born right here. Her childhood home is now a museum dedicated to her life and work, offering a quiet space in the busy city to reflect on the power of compassion and service. North Macedonia is also known for its diversity, with multiple ethnic communities living side by side. In addition to the majority Macedonian population, there are significant Albanian, Turkish, and Roma communities, each contributing to the country's rich cultural tapestry. This diversity is evident in the languages, traditions, and even the music you'll hear on the streets. The Cyrillic alphabet is widely used in North Macedonia, a legacy of the Byzantine Empire that remains an essential part of the country's identity. Seeing the Cyrillic script on street signs and storefronts is a reminder of the deep historical roots that still influence daily life here. Take a stroll through Skopje's parks, and you'll see locals enjoying the simple pleasures, sitting in cafes, chatting over coffee, and spending time with their families. Coffee culture is huge here, just like in many Balkan countries. And it's not just about the drink, it's about the experience. Locals often spend hours sitting in a cafe, catching up with friends and enjoying the relaxed pace of life. But Skopje isn't the only city worth exploring in North Macedonia. Ohrid may be the crown jewel, but other places like Bitola and Tetovo offer their own unique charms. Bitola, for example, is known for its neoclassical architecture and vibrant street life, while Tetovo is home to one of the most stunning mosques in the Balkans, the Painted Mosque, with its intricate, colorful designs. As you explore North Macedonia, you'll notice the contrasts. Modernity and tradition living side by side, a blend of cultures from the past and present. Whether you're standing in front of a giant statue in Skopje's main square or enjoying the tranquility of Lake Ohrid, you'll feel the pulse of a country that is both proud of its history and looking forward to its future. In conclusion, North Macedonia is a land of surprises. From the dramatic landscapes of the mountains and lakes to the eclectic mix of statues and architecture in Skopje, there's always something new to discover. It's a place where every street corner has a story, every glass of wine tells you something about the land, and every meal gives you a taste of the country's rich cultural heritage. North Macedonia may be small, but it's packed with character and charm, making it a destination you won't soon forget. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave us a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.